Good morning everybody. It is September 15th. It is day 11 of my metabolic precision training. Today I thought I would give you a full day of eating, so I'll show you what I eat each meal. I may or may not show you how I prepare it, but I'll just show you what I eat. Today is a very big eating day for me. I have a lot of carbs because I'm working out twice. I'm doing push this morning with Lisa, and then I'm going to be going to boot camp tonight. So because I'm using up more energy, I need to fuel my body better, so I'll be eating more food, and I think you'll be quite surprised by how much food we eat. Anyway, so that's the plan today. I will try my hardest to do that. I have a child at home today, so but we'll see how things progress anyway. So I'm excited that it's day 11. I have seen changes. I will show you changes at the 2-week mark. I'll possibly take some more pics and weigh myself just so that you guys have a rough idea of where I'm sitting. It has been a little slower in my head than what I was hoping. But I think when you weigh yourself on the scales, which I did, and it doesn't read what you think, then it screws with your brain. So you can't always rely on the scales to tell you how much weight you've lost. So I'm not going to go by the scales. I will still weigh myself so you guys can see the comparison of eating healthy and lifting heavy weights and not necessarily losing weight on the scales, and how my body changes and looks smaller and slimmer and more muscular, yet doesn't weigh less on the scale, if you get what I mean. Anyway, it screws with people's heads. I think people rely too much on the scales, so get away from those scales, get off the couch and do some exercise. I'll see you soon. First meal, 2 waffles with yogurt and blueberries. Then I also have a protein shake to have just before I work out, and then I'll also have a protein shake straight after I work out, and then I'll come home and have my morning tea and my lunch. Okay, so I've just finished push day with Lisa, and I'm going to have my protein shake with creatine in it. So I just finished with Lisa, and I had a good chat with her about my meal prep and the foods I should and should not be eating. Turns out I have made a mistake, because I've still been eating my salmon and crackers, which I so proudly showed you guys I eat, and I'm not supposed to be. Well, I can have the salmon, but I'm not supposed to be eating processed food. So she actually just kind of went over again, and I know it all says it in this book, it all says it, but I'm not a huge reader. Now if I read something, it doesn't stay in my head, so it's good to hear it from her again, what I should and shouldn't be eating. I can't just snack on eggs again, as I so proudly showed you that I had all made up last week, so scratch that. Now there's recipes in this book, and if you guys are really interested, you should go see Lisa. Even just, I think you can get the book online as well, pay for it. It's got a whole bunch of recipes for super shakes, kind of metabolically precise shakes. So I like to eat my calories. I don't necessarily like to drink massive shakes, but for every single meal I eat, I have to have 1.5 cups of vegetables, like spinach, salad, stuff from the earth, not carbs, but not high carbs. So you know, your vegetables and your broccolis, or your lettuces and your spinaches and your vegetables that go with salad stuff, and with every meal, with my protein, which I have to have every meal. So that was, I still am starting to get my head around it, because I think Kiwis, or generally people all around the world, have been brought up, you eat breakfast, lunch and dinner, you have a small snack for afternoon and morning tea, and sometimes you have supper, sometimes you have dessert, depends how you've been raised, I don't know. But that's how we've all been raised. That's been ingrained in us for gazillions of years. That's how you eat. You sit down and you eat your meal, and you eat this, and you eat meat and 3 veg, and that's not so bad, meat and 3 veg. It's fairly kind of healthy, but just the idea of changing it to eating 6 meals a day and having to actually put certain foods into these meals to make them good for your body, it's actually quite hard to get your head around. And I did struggle, and I need to plan better. Planning is my friend, because today I didn't plan very well with my food, and I know I'm going to film everything, and I will still, but I didn't think at the beginning of this week, hey, I'm going to have this and this on Tuesday and this on Wednesday and this on Thursday, and I've got training, so I need to have this ready. And it does take a bit of planning, but you get used to it, and it sounds like a lot of extra work, but it's not really that much work. Because once you've got it ready, like you saw in my other video, once you've got it ready, it's ready to go. Just chuck it all together. So I'm still learning. I'm going to decide what I'm going to have for my next 2 meals, because I have just done push with Lisa. I just had my shake in my car, and now I have to have 2 meals before one. Okay, so here we have meal 2. Yes, it looked massive. I know, it is quinoa with cucumber, feta, tomato, avocado, red onion, and I have 150 grams of chicken that I cooked last night, and then I have just over a cup of salad stuff. It seems like a lot, but I will take my time eating it. And my 3rd meal won't be as big as this. It'll be more of a shake kind of thing. But so that is what I'm going to try and fill my stomach with. Hello again. Here we are for my 3rd meal of the day. I'm going to have MP blueberry cream drink shake. So I've gotten some water, I'll put some protein powder in, some blueberries in, some spinach in, some oats in, and some plain yogurt. So I'll show you what that looks like before I blitz it up. So here is the product ready to go in my magic bullet. I haven't made this before, can you tell? We'll have a little look. I'm going to taste it. Cheers. Oh, yum. I could totally do this. Metabolic Precision has a whole list of shakes. Apparently they are delicious. Cheers. And just on a side note, my massive meal just before, I did struggle to get through it and thought I would never be hungry for the rest of the day. But it is just nearly 1 o'clock and I'm hungry again. So this is going to be good. Okay, it is time for meal 4. So I have chosen to make myself an omelette with vegetables inside. So I'm just preparing my omelette mix, my egg, 1 egg, my egg whites, and some mozzarella cheese in here. And then I've cooked up some tomatoes, some coriander, some mushroom, and some capsicum in here. And I am going to just cook that up and have that for my afternoon tea. And it's going to be delicious. Oh, and some spinach. A cup of spinach. It doesn't look like there's a cup of spinach in there, but there's a cup of spinach in there. some room in there. Ta-da! One perfectly delicious omelette for my tummy. Yep. All done for boot camp Thursday night. I have just had my protein shake, just straight vanilla with creatine again, and now I'm going to cook my 5th meal of the day, and it'll probably be exactly the same as what I had for lunch because that's what I've got in my fridge. So that'll be quinoa and a big plate of salad and chicken. So I'll show you that when it's ready. So here we go. Pretty much exactly the same as lunchtime, but I'm also taking my supplements here. So I have got my glucosamine for my joints, my flaxseed oil, and my 2 tablets of magnesium to help with muscle pain, which is my friend, and I have discovered that if I take it more regularly, then the muscle cramps from doing hard workouts is so minimal. It's actually awesome. So if you ever need to take something that's going to help your muscles relax after a hard workout, magnesium is for you. And I actually just got hooked up with a really good pure ones. I was taking just the red cell from like Pack and Save, but they don't absorb into your system the same. So I'm going to keep using these ones here, which are from an osteopath. So that is good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'll probably end the vlog here. I am going to have another meal, but it's just going to be another shake like what you saw before. And I really want to get this stuff uploaded before it's too late because it takes forever. And I want to get the video up tomorrow. And if I wait into my 3rd meal, that's going to be another 2 hours away to get the process rolling. So please forgive me for not putting up my 6th meal of the day, but that is what it's going to be. And I'll probably have that in about an hour and a half after this massive mammoth thing. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I've eaten today, how much food you actually have to consume to feed your body when you're doing as much output. So input versus output, feeding your muscles, feeding your body. That's what metabolic precision training is all about, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I really can't complain. I'm feeding my body, and it's really good, healthy food. And I just feel so much better for it. I'm feeling really good, and I can't wait for you guys to see results, and I can't wait to see results. So have a good day, enjoy, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.